Restart zone, turn 4. We'll try it again. 50 laps the distance, 7,500 to win. The Ice Bowl feature gets ready to come to life. Last year's winner will lead the way. Dalton Cook on the outside of the 16. Much better. We're side by side. Page and Hatchett lean on each other. Turn 1, make it off of turn 2. Sam Seawright will lead the way. Hatchett to the outside of Michael Page. That's for 3rd. Last year's Rookie of the Year with the Southern Thunder Super Dirt Series looks to the outside. Jayden Frame squeezes underneath the hip. Lap 1, give it to Seawright. Seawright's going to show the way after 1. Everybody minding their P's and Q's down on the bottom of turns 1 and 2. We'll stretch things out at least for the top 10 right now. Field continues to sort its way. There you see Michael Page, 3rd currently. He already has 1 Ice Bowl trophy. Oh, and Jayden Frame's going to get the bottom opened up. Dillard Hatchett just barely come off that bottom. And that is another driver that has himself an Ice Bowl trophy today. The limited Ice Bowl winner today was Jayden Frame in that 81. Right now we're looking back through the field. Chris Jones is in the blue 46. He just watched his son run in that 6:04 race, and the Whelen Engineering caution lights will come out as Jason Lively is around. As they go back into the restart zone out of turn 4, we are back underway at Talladega. Dalton Cook will lean on the 18X. Cook will throw it down into 1 and 2. He'll get the top side working. Dalton Cook's the 44D up to 2nd. Michael Page will stay there in that 3rd spot. As there you see Mark Whitener. He climbs the ladder on the top side. Man, he was right on the borderline of the cushion in 3. He's going to try to get back down in front of Mario Gresham. He will. Todd Hernandez is there. Josh Henry in the BOO there too. This is back 6th, 7th, and 8th, and around goes Hernandez. Up and over the reservation. Oh, man, and Chris Jones hard contact. And we have created the old-fashioned Waffle House down in turns 3 and 4. Tell you what, Dalton Cook once again takes that outside. He had no complaints about being up there on that last restart. We'll see how it shapes up now. They'll roll to the back straight away, getting ready to come back to life. 45 laps still to go here in our super late model main event out of turn number 4. We're back underway at the Ice Bowl. Michael Page and Dalton Cook leaning on each other. Up off of turn 2 they go. Cook's going to get a pretty good run. Michael Page will follow in tow. Everybody else going to fork their way off of turn 2. Dillard Hatchett's going to get to the inside of Jayden Frame. Frame gets to the bottom. They'll work back. That is for 4th and 5th right now. Page will follow in the tire tracks of Cook. On the bottom they go. Mark Whitener has moved to the top. He had Oliver Gentry up there with him. So the Magic Man had to put a drive shaft in that 5 car. He's working the top side, trying to get it cleaned off. Picklesheimer gets up off the bottom. Sam Seawright squeezes by. At this point, the bottom is the prime real estate. Make one mistake. Once everybody starts getting all together, you make a mistake on that bottom, the door opens, and you could go from in the top 5 to out of the top 5 in a hurry. Sam Seawright, Dalton Cook, Michael Page, Dillard Hatchett, Jayden Frame, your top 5. Then it's Mario Gresham, Mark Whitener, John Ownby, Oliver Gentry, and Chase Oliver, which make up your top 10. There's the 5 of Mark Whitener continuing to make his way through, trying to get back up to the top 5 with John Ownby racing right there behind him. Sam would like to join Jody Somerville and Kenny Merchant as 2-time winners, and Chase Walls up the racetrack. He is slowing down. We'll see if he stays up good enough pace to stay on the racetrack. He does. He's got something going on, looks like on the right front. That car has established a very bad push. He'll try to keep out of the way and at least stay on the racetrack. Biggest lead of the day for Sam Seawright, 1.266. There you see the Mach X, and we are officially at 10 laps to go, coming to single digits this time. Hatchett running 4th, Frame 5th, Mario 6th. That's a great rebound considering that's a new motor in that 21 car. Oh, and contact between Hoffner and Hatchett. They get together. Jayden Frame's going to jump the left rear. Oh, and around we go, and chaos ensues. Oh, no. Heartbreak Hotel for Jayden Frame, who was just trying to cling on to the top 5. I don't know that we will catch the tail end of the field again, so it's going to be a matter if somebody can run down Sam on their own. So we will creep our way into turns 3 and 4, and out of the restart zone, we are underway. 7 laps to decide it here at TST. Dalton Cook in 2nd, Page in 3rd, Hatchett 4th. Mario Gresham looks to try to get under him. a Rookie of the Year candidate for the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series last year for Mario Gresham, the Rookie of the Year in the Southern Thunder Super Dirt Series for Hatchett. They're going at it, but in the meantime, out front, Sam Seawright will make his way down the back straightaway, and he'll dive into turns 3 and 4. As he exits turn number 4, he sees the bullhorns from flagman Andy Cooley. 2 laps to go around the Hornet's Nest for the home state driver. He will make his way down into turns 3 and 4. He was excited last year to get the monkey off his back as he rockets down into turns 1 and 2. 2 drivers, Jody Somerville and Kenny Merchant, have a pair of wins. 4 drivers have multiple wins. That is getting ready to change. 5 new multi-time winners. Sam Seawright wins the Ice Bowl for the 2nd straight year. Alabama, he is one of your own. Make some noise for 2-time Ice Bowl winner, Sam Seawright. Putting his name on the list as a 2-time winner of the Ice Bowl. Sam, last year to get the first one, I knew it felt like a monkey to get off your back. You and your brother bought this Mach X house car system. You come in here flawless all weekend. What does it mean to you to put your name on the list of this Ice Bowl championship for a 2nd time?
I can't even explain it, man. This was my brother's idea to build these cars, and I'm going to be honest with you, I wasn't really a believer at first because, you know, rocking Longhorns on top of the world, and it just seemed unrealistic to be able to build a car that could compete like that. And JT kept his head down, busted his ass on this thing, and he's got more hours in it than anybody. And Michael's got a ton of hours in on it too. He's busted his ass and tried to get it as good as it can be. And I didn't really know what to expect on practice day because we got the Integra shocks on there. They come on board. Kaiser Manufacturing's made this possible. And like Turbo says, Integra ain't damn dead yet. And just want to thank all the guys at Kaiser. And man, we got an awesome car.
Man, last year you was excited to win this race. I knew how important it was to you. What does it mean to come to this home state and win probably the most iconic race that this state has?
It's awesome, and it's awesome to be able to beat, you know, good guys like Dalton Cook. And, you know, Michael was here this year, so he wasn't here last year when I won. But I love Michael to death, and he's done a ton for me and sped my learning curve up when I was younger a lot. And he's always been by my side and helped me. And just got to say thanks to all my boys. I want to thank my wife, Livy, my little buddy, Remy, my little nephew is over there smiling ear to ear. Thanks to Donnie. I didn't really know what to do on tires, and I just let Donnie run with it, and they took off immediately. And we had hard tires on, so that's good. And thanks to Clint, TJ, Colt, CJ helps me. My little buddy, Eli, he's always by my side. Bucky. Yeah, I don't want to leave nobody out. Evan does a lot for me and fights everybody on Facebook when I total somebody out. So thanks to him. Just thanks to my dad. My dad's done more for me than I could ever imagine. I love him to death. He's my best friend. And Troy Baird, he stepped up and, you know, to give me good equipment and where we could compete at the highest level. And he's done a ton for me, and he's been by my side for a couple years. And I want to say thanks to, you know, like I said, Troy and Michael. Just Michael's whole crew. We're a big team, and thanks to my brother most of all, because like I said, without him this wouldn't have been possible, because I wasn't a believer at first, but I am now. I feel like we can build some of the fastest cars in the country, and I want to say thank you to Longhorn for all my success this past year, because they built me a really good car, but we just wanted to venture out and felt like we had enough knowledge to build something that could compete. So I think the sky's the limit for this program. We just need to get some more good guys in them and see what we can win.
Sam Seawright, now a 2-time Ice Bowl champion.